We're glad you're with us on this Tuesday edition of Take 5 at the Journey, and I want to share with you a thought today. It's about Daniel. You know, Daniel and many of the very brain trust of Israel had been captured by Nebuchadnezzar, and they'd taken these guys over into captivity. And but it's so interesting that you find that Daniel and these guys really found favor. They were very smart. They were very schooled. Like I said, they were the brain trust of Israel. And so Daniel approaches the leaders, those leaders that he was taken captive by, and it says, "But Daniel purposed in his heart that he would not defile himself with the portion of the king's meat, nor with the wine which he drank." And so he requested that he would be able to eat the food that they were used to. Really, the meat there really represents the doctrine of, he wasn't going to take the doctrine of this country, and nor was he going to be involved in this culture, the spirit of the culture of this different country. You know, we're out here in the world, and there's this culture that's so anti-God, and that would be a normal thing, simply because, you know, they're not serving the Lord and everything's anti-God. But these two guys did something that I think that is really remarkable. These four guys, they said, "Hey, let us eat some pulse. Let us not eat the king's meat and wine. And if we don't look better in 10 days, do with us whatever you want." You know, the great thing I like about this is Daniel had such a great attitude about this thing. He didn't frown. He didn't act mean. He didn't act real religious about it. He tried to talk with people. And you know, out here in the world, people are not going to receive us if we're just hardcore bad attitudes and say this is the way it is and this is God's thing and we don't care. You know, how you talk will be how things will be received. We don't need to be a subculture. We need to be a counterculture. We need to go against the grain. We don't need to be like the world. God's called us out of this world. But you see, we're not going to affect the world if we're mean-spirited and everything. And you know what happened? God came through, and they looked better, and they found really favor with the princes in that area right there of that other country that had taken them captive. Well, I love you. I want you to say to yourself this day, God is a good God, and the devil's a bad devil.